people saying that I should retire or I'm gonna retire soon or whatever. I ain't retiring anywhere. I've got 2 fights with Usyk for the undisputed twice. Then I'm going to fight AJ at least once, maybe twice if there's a rematch, if he wants one, after the first battering I give him. And then I'm going to fight Ngannou again. And that's just a start. So there's 5 little fights for you to whet your appetite with. I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. 35-year-old in the prime of my life, and I'm ready to...
Tyson Fury has reignited excitement in the boxing world, dismissing retirement rumors by calling out Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou following his fight with Oleksandr Usyk. The Gypsy King is far from stepping away from the ring, despite speculation surrounding his future after a second defeat to Usyk. Fury made his stance crystal clear, declaring, "Definitely not. No way, not in a million years." His bold statement underscores his determination to continue his boxing career and pursue new challenges. In the aftermath of the loss, Fury expressed frustration with the judge's unanimous decision in favor of Usyk. He claimed he was unfairly robbed, asserting, "I thought I won that fight by at least 3 rounds." According to Fury, he controlled the match and stayed on the offensive throughout, despite acknowledging that the result is now out of his hands. Fury further remarked that the decision felt like a Christmas gift to Usyk, doubling down on his belief that he was the rightful winner. This fiery reaction and callouts to Joshua and Ngannou suggest Fury is gearing up for high-profile matchups, proving he still has plenty of fight left in him. The Gypsy King's journey is far from over.
I won both fights, like this Australian lad here. He thought I won both fights too. I don't know what I've got. Well, obviously I know what I had to do, knock him out to get a decision, but do you know what? It's boxing and it happens, and there's no doubt in my mind I won the fight, and that's it. We can't cry over it. We can't do much.
Tyson Fury reflected on his recent loss to Oleksandr Usyk, sharing his frustrations about the fight's outcome. "I know what I had to do. Knock him out to get a decision," Fury said. "But do you know what? It's boxing, and it happens. And there's no doubt in my mind I won the fight." This statement highlights his dissatisfaction with the judge's unanimous decision and his firm belief that his performance should have secured him the win. Despite the setback, Fury acknowledged the unpredictable nature of boxing, where even strong showings may not always translate into victories. Fury's confidence in his abilities remains unshaken, and he is eager to step into the ring again to prove himself. His unwavering determination signals his readiness to face any challenger, including potential matchups against Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou, which he recently called out. Hearn, Joshua's promoter, also weighed in on Fury's situation, dismissing retirement talks. Hearn emphasized that Fury still demonstrated his skills and resilience, even in defeat, and showed no signs of being past his prime. He believes that Fury's loss to Usyk, while difficult to process, does not mark the end of his career. Instead, Hearn sees Fury as a significant figure in the sport who can continue competing at the highest level. This endorsement underscores the Gypsy King's enduring place in boxing and his capacity for future success.
Would you advise retirement?
No, I think the fight with AJ is their win or lose. It's just the size of the fight. You know, if he wins, sets up a massive fight with AJ, and if he loses, could be those two big fights to say goodbye. Who knows? But you know, when you lose to Usyk, it shouldn't really mean that you need to hang him up.
No.
He's
like the UFC model, isn't it? Like when big fighters lose all the time.
Once you start regressing, then you have to think about your future. But if you lose to Usyk in a great fight, why?
Hearn, Anthony Joshua's promoter, has weighed in on the ongoing discussions about a potential blockbuster matchup between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. According to Hearn, this clash is not only crucial for both fighters, but could also cement its place as one of the most significant events in British boxing history. With both heavyweights coming off recent losses, Hearn believes that now may be the perfect moment for this long-anticipated showdown. Hearn emphasized the importance of the Fury-Joshua fight, stating, "There's only one fight for Tyson Fury, and that's Anthony Joshua." Fans have been eagerly awaiting this matchup for years, and the interest remains high despite the setbacks both fighters have faced in their careers. Hearn noted that this potential bout carries immense excitement and anticipation, underscoring its significance in the world of boxing. For years, the boxing community has been abuzz with speculation about when Fury and Joshua would finally step into the ring together. Both fighters have enjoyed storied careers, with Fury rising to fame as the Gypsy King, and Joshua solidifying his reputation as one of Britain's premier heavyweights. While circumstances such as title defenses, promotional issues, and losses have delayed the fight, Hearn believes the stars may finally align. According to Hearn, the timing couldn't be better for Fury and Joshua to settle their long-standing rivalry. Both fighters are at a unique point in their careers, with neither currently holding the world title. This, Hearn argued, removes one of the biggest obstacles to making the fight happen: the mandatory title defenses and commitments that often complicate negotiations. Additionally, both fighters are coming off recent defeats. Fury recently lost to Oleksandr Usyk in a controversial unanimous decision, a result he continues to dispute. Despite the loss, Fury showcased his resilience and skill, proving he still has what it takes to compete at the highest level. Joshua, meanwhile, has also faced setbacks in his career, including a pair of defeats to Usyk. However, both remain at the top of their game and command massive fan followings, making this a dream matchup for British boxing enthusiasts. Hearn pointed out that the absence of titles might actually add to the fight's appeal. Without the pressure of belts on the line, the focus shifts entirely to the fighters themselves and their desire to prove who is the best. This raw, personal rivalry could heighten the intensity of the fight, giving fans the showdown they've been craving. Hearn called the potential Fury versus Joshua bout the biggest fight probably in the history of British boxing. The scale of this event would be unprecedented, drawing attention from fans worldwide. Both fighters have become global icons in the sport, and a clash between them would transcend boxing, capturing the imagination of sports fans everywhere. Hearn believes that Fury versus Joshua represents more than just a boxing match. It's a cultural moment. The fight would bring together two of the most celebrated heavyweights of their era, each representing distinct styles, personalities, and fan bases. Fury, with his unorthodox technique and brash charisma, contrasts sharply with Joshua's textbook boxing skills and composed demeanor. This clash of styles and characters only adds to the intrigue surrounding the potential bout. Despite his recent loss to Oleksandr Usyk, Hearn is confident that Tyson Fury still has much to offer in the ring. He noted that Fury's performance against Usyk showcased his resilience and skill, even if the result didn't go his way. Fury has remained vocal about his dissatisfaction with the judge's unanimous decision, insisting that he won the fight by at least 3 rounds. While the loss may have been hard for Fury to process, it hasn't diminished his confidence or determination to continue competing. Hearn argued that Fury's ability to push Usyk to his limits is a testament to his enduring capabilities as a fighter. Far from being past his prime, Fury appears ready to take on new challenges.